Hey guys, this is Friday Biology and we are playing Besiege, but not just any normal Besiege, we're going back to Ypsilon, right? Now, Ypsilon, the final keep is brilliant, I love it. As you all probably know, I also quite love my scale armor. I'll show you that in a moment. I've been playing with throwers, right? So quite standard, pull back, press L, throw forward. Yeah? So if we slow it down, you can get as much arc or whatever you want. Oh, come on, get there. L. Look, she got inside. Okay, let's just turn it a bit. Actually, one thing about this is, turning is pretty sweet. I can aim there. There we go. And go. Sweet. Now, as you probably have guessed, I progressed really quickly from this. And I kind of found that I really liked this kind of stinger idea. Right, so I've gone from rollers to stingers. I like the internal bits, everything to do with the actual body up the front, right? So this one starts, standard rigid frame, the jack kind of spin effect, right, when it catches the lid and it explodes. It's really easy. The other problem is you can't really reload it, right, which is an issue because when you throw the bomb, right, and there's no real aiming of it either. You can bring forward, oh, right, and you can get them, but yeah, it's a bit tricky and you're more likely to die anyway. Okay, so then it was kind of okay. Well, we have like the roller assault, right, which is this is an extent that came from this, right. And my problem with this is that it had no armor, and all the working mechanisms were here. Well, this is the main part in here. The actual proper wheels, proper suspension and everything. So this can actually crawl and go over stuff. But the front still needed ground contact, which is an issue. And once you got past the head, it was really easy to kill it. So then it was kind of okay, well the next step is we then have something that has little sentry turrets, right? Problem, very weak. Still have that side issue. Should just flame these guys. Right. Have the thrower though. Right. Lands directly overhead. You still can't aim this though. Okay. It was then, okay, roller assault. We load up the back. This is our slight progression. We have guys here that will allow you to actually set and get things ready. Yeah, that first extension. Second extension, you still don't throw that far, but it's enough. Yeah. You still also have the sentry turrets, though they're singular, right? Let's just come on. Right, probably we catch fire as well. That was a benefit. Other issue with the original body is this, and this is where I've started to come in. Right, the idea of this as scale armor progressed massively. Right, it's awesome, it's wonderful, it is completely pointless because I've started using T's. So you've got your original throwers, right, that progress to thrower 2. Rigid structure L bend, right, you need this. You also need these here, but I'll show you those in a minute. Right, where it automatically comes into position. You can go back and forward and wherever you want. It's reasonably okay. We'll still hit the same point. Really good, can't reload. That's my main issue, is trying to figure out a way of reloading. So we then have stinging units, right? So the idea is you make it so it doesn't have to worry. You have it being able to have a back piece, which is actually more armament kind of style. Shrapnel guns are awesome, right? From that you then kind of go, okay, well, we just add stuff to it, right? That's what we did. We have mounted point, so that these cannons, right, don't affect this first lot, right? Issue this. Unfortunately, there we go. If I drop this, oh, come on. I can catch bombs and I can have an extra sentry bit, right? Stay up here, dude. Now this is an original idea, but you could have an ammo store, right, that works on this. I've only just figured it out, probably about 30-40 minutes ago, right? But you could hold bombs and pick them up off the field using two. It's only one gap apart, right? But it's not advised that you do that. Like, massively not advised. It still has the throwing bit, which is really good. Fire off this kind of my frontal assault type. I can get over stuff by raising and lowering as much as I need. I have decent turning. I have decent speed forward. Right? Let's have a look at scale armor though. This is my pride and joy, guys. Oh, this is still an issue. Okay. Wooden poles revert back to their full thing. So to fix this, just need to sort this out for a moment. Click, click. Dee-da-da-da-dum. Okay, we'll whack those there. As you can probably notice, is 2 in, yeah? Now, hinge joints themselves don't count as physical objects, right? So you've got to have this first row on the first point, second row on your second point, one up, okay, so steps. And then you need it staggered as well. And if you want it to be kind of a little bit straightened out, like this formation, you probably could, but you end up with these gaps. Okay, you've got to be aware of that, because this is only one apart. There's a massive gap here. You need to have something here, right? Can't. It intersects. So you have to have them fall in. So in order to have that, we then must have pistons that push up. We need sticks here, because they're flexible and they will bend slightly to allow anything trapped underneath here, right, to come up, because they will bend the wrong way. And it's just a matter of kind of waiting. Come on, there you go. Right, and this is scale armor. This is good scale armor, right? You have this drop down. There are still some holes, but that's okay. But I want, right, a cover. I need a scale shell, as it were, to fit inside this box. Okay, there's enough room there for 4, I guess, But having this original point here, there is no kind of... Come on. There we go. There's no defense here. You can get killed by arrows very quickly. There's a massive strain on here. You can't really support it that much. If you do try and angle these up, they just kind of like overweight and you can't move. Like, you can't really move at the moment. There we go. Throw in some shrapnel guns because they're kind of cool. I do like the smoke at the back because you can burst into people. Problem is you're probably going to catch a light on the long run as well, but like it's just an extra death kind of sentence idea. Either oh, you need these guys to stop it fully catching a light. Never mind. Either way, scale armor I really like. I would like to see something for up above because this doesn't look pretty. Like, you guys can agree on that, right? It doesn't look pretty at the moment anyway. Either very cool, very cool. I'll talk to you guys later.